So it has all been about football for the better part of this conversation here on the touchline, and we are coming back yet again to discuss everything about football. 22162, starting with the word touchline. You can send us a message and tell us what you think about Manchester United traveling all the way to Merseyside to play Liverpool. Everybody is saying this is the first big test for United.
And this guy is so mesmerized about Manchester United because he happens to be his number 2 diehard supporter locally. Right. After someone whom I don't want to mention. Of course, I'm a Nottingham Forest fan. They have ever been crowned UEFA Champions League winners. On the touchline, if the show continues up to 2. Of course, having started at 12 p.m. Joining us on set, quality people ready to discuss about international football and what happened during the midweek with regards to World Cup qualification. Giants missing as far as 2018 World Cup is concerned. Next year, a few months from now as we speak, Netherlands, the Orange, United States of America alongside Chile. Alexis Sanchez, we won't be seeing him in World Cup next year. Webster Mangi, a man who's been on this platform before then. Next, Ian Kamau, a diehard fan of the show alongside Idris Ndikumana, footballer, and he also played for Sofapaka on the local top tier league. Then Ronnie Aloyo, our residential panelist, of course, joining us this time round, this particular Chile afternoon. Ronnie, starting with you, what do you make of the Orange, USA and Chile not making it to 2018 World Cup?
Very, very saddening. First, for US, it's 32 years since they missed the World Cup. And for them missing the World Cup, it's a blend of issues. First, an issue of inexperience, and also experience over relying on older players like Howard Webb, and now inexperience over relying on younger players like Christian Pulisic. So very sad for US missing the World Cup after 32 years. Then again, Chile missed the World Cup on goal difference. Then again, Holland, which now led to Ian Robben retiring after about 13 years.
Yeah, the national team.
Indeed, so major surprises happening over the week. Again, in Africa, a couple of two major sides. Ghana missed out in a very interesting match. They scored a last-minute goal, which was ruled offside, but the ref made a mistake, and Ghana have filed an appeal with FIFA, but FIFA has rejected the appeal. Then again, Cameroon, the AFCON champions, missed out on the World Cup again. So very interesting times.
Do you know one person who was happy yesterday when the news came out that the United States will not be in the World Cup was the former Common Ball Jack Warner, who tweeted and said, "I want a party."
Blow my head. I want a party this weekend after USA missed out on qualification.
Because the USA are the ones who made this FIFA scandal come out and corruption is out of the picture. Ndikumana, umekasirika jo Cameroon hawaendi jo.
Unaelewa, mara nyingi timu kama iperform vizuri kwenda kwao ni ngumu. Sababu ukiona Cameroon game zote walicheza home. Kama hii tournament walikuwa cheza hii ya ku qualify, inaomba game zote 3, make sure game 3 zote unacheza home win. Kama huja win itakuwa ngumu kwako. Usianze piga mahesabu wale wa draw sisi ndio tupite, wale hapo huko. Inaomba una make zile game 3 kwanza unacheza home una win. Sasa zile unaenda cheza away, utaweza win hata 2 ama una draw 2 na win 1, utakuwa uko poa, lakini usicheze juu ya hesabu ya wengine.
Na labda umekuwa ukifuatilia mpira ya Afrika. Samuel Eto'o, Rigobert Song waliweza kucheza Indomitable Lions. Indomitable Lions tunavyozungumza saa hii ni mabingwa wa bara la Afrika. That's AFCON. Inamaanisha nini kwa mpira wa Afrika? Timu ambazo zilikuwa they were performing very well in the past, missing out on 2018 World Cup. Ghana, Black Stars, kina Abedi Pele. Inamaanisha nini kwa mpira wa Afrika? Tunarudi nyuma ama vipi?
Kwa saa hii kwa Afrika nikiangalia vizuri, hatuna wale wa Young Stars wenye wanatingiza dunia saa hii. Sababu ukiangalia kama vile Wanwanku Kanu, ukiangalia wa JJ Okocha, kwa saa hii Afrika hakuna wale wenye wako na jina kama wale. Saa hii performance ya Afrika bole yetu kabisa si poa hivyo. Kuangalia country kwa wengine, labda saa hii yenye inasababisha hiyo hakuna maakademi kubwa. Afrika hakuna maakademi. Sasa sisi tunajiconcentrate ball ya mtaani. Huyu kijana anatoka huku anapiga ball yake kama imeshakuwa 10 years anakuisha, lakini academy hakuna. Ukiangalia pa Kenya hakuna academy.
Tutafika World Cup. Yano mtu mwingine hata kwa hiyo mazeni Ghana 2010 they made us proud. We were like we get into this semi final, Suarez happen atuku make this time Ghana iko World Cup. Watu watalia huko Afrika vipi?
Okay, sasa kitu yenye naweza sema, football has changed. The way zamani venye kulikuwa kunaendelea, ukiangalia hata pia huko South America, Argentina wali struggle. They waited for the last game. The same thing is happening in Africa. Umwezi sema, according to your history, we've been playing good football. So, you take things for granted. That currently, yo mpira haiwezi. So, ulipata the Ghana. Mnaingia pale, you saying that we are the champions of Africa. But that thing, itawakula, complacent.
And talking about the Black Stars of Ghana, they have appealed for a replay against Uganda Cranes in a match that ended in a barren draw at the Nambole Stadium, Osoro Robert's favorite stadium in Uganda. And you know, in case of a replay, after all, it will be ceremonial because Egyptians who are in the same pool with Black Stars of Ghana have already qualified. What do you make of the Egyptians come back after a quarter-century qualification and making it to an epic tournament?
Actually, I'm thrilled for the Egyptians because now that Harambee Stars have decided to break my heart every now and then, now I support. Yes, I support the Egyptians. I supported them when they won Africa Cup of Nations 2006, 2008, and 2010 editions.
Yes.
Under Hassan Shehata.
Yes. And the man you're seeing celebrating there, their goalkeeper known as El Hadari, is now their leader and he's their captain. And
he's the oldest player in AFCON.
Exactly. And I feel that they should have won the AFCON this year.
Yeah.
I actually handpicked them to win it. The Cameroonians won it and it got to their head. That is why the Cameroonians did not make the World Cup. Because the Cameroonians are average. Let's face it.
Yeah.
They are average. And they took it for granted. But the Egyptians approached it with a workman-like approach. And they have very good players. They have El Hadari in goal. They have El Neni in midfield. They have Mohamed Salah. And now the man touted as the legendary Mohamed Aboutrika's successor, Joma.
Yes.
Is pulling the strings in the number 10 role. So the Egyptians are a team to watch out for. If they keep that attitude up, they remind me of the Senegalese. The Senegalese, no one knew much about them. They only knew about the
2002 Senegal.
Yes,
too.
Class of 2002 Senegal.
Yes.
Papa Bouba Diop.
Yes. People did not even know who Papa Bouba Diop was. People did not know who Henri Camara was. They only knew El Hadji Diouf.
Because of Liverpool.
Exactly. And
so
actually he had not even joined Liverpool then. Yes. But now the Egyptians are poised now to make the big dance. The Ghanaians, if you pardon me, the Ghanaians don't have that leadership. They have the core of young players. We saw them win a Youth World Cup.
Yes.
But they don't have those leaders in the dressing room. Like the teams of 10 years ago when they had Stephen Appiah, when they had Michael Essien, they had Ricardo. Now they were relying on a leader known as Asamoah Gyan, who is too emotional to be a leader. We see him on shooting music videos, and he quit the national team because he missed a penalty in the World Cup. Roberto Baggio missed a penalty that handed Brazil the World Cup on a silver platter. And he was back wearing the blue and white of Italy. So that tells you much about the leadership the Ghanaians have.
And now, our fans who keenly watching and following the proceedings of the show want us to declare our affiliation right now. Because several teams have already qualified. Few of them have already made it to the 2018 World Cup. England, the Three Lions, and the last time they made it was in 1966. The last time they were crowned champions. Of course, it's my favorite team. What's your favorite team?
Of course, the men who have won 5 World Cups. Brazil. Yes.
Ian?
Okay, I'll go with the German team.
German, the defending champions.
Yeah.
You will go with them or
I support them.
Fan? Ndikumana timu gani bana?
Timu yangu ni France. Mimi mwenyewe naongea Kifrance. Sana support. Mimi ni the blue.
I support Germany. and they're the favorite to win this tournament besides Brazil.
Oh, sorry, Robert, let's be realistic, man. Even if your team has failed to qualify for 2018 World Cup, be proud of it. I've been proud of the Lions, the England. They have embarrassed me several times.
You know what Brad Gavi wrote
well
the other day? England
stage.
is a mediocre team managed by a mediocre manager. So, I cannot be my team. But for me, I go for German.
German,
my team, yeah.
Diamond Shaft.
German machine, yeah.
And now, Ron, talking about the teams that have already made it, Germany, Belgium, England, several nations, of course, Mexico having qualified, Brazil, Argentina almost missing out on qualification until Lionel Messi had to come to their rescue and score a hat-trick. What do you make of, the 2018 World Cup and the competition involved?
I think the competition is going to be stiffer this time. Even the teams coming from Africa are very good teams. We're seeing Nigeria and Egypt. Both teams are really rising very fast. Nigeria at one time seemed to be going down the drain, but they're really coming up. Now, if you look at it holistically, I think Germany is the better team. They were very unfortunate not to win the Euros, but now they've come into the confederations with a very young side. Then they were able to lift the title. So for me, Germany is the favorite. Then followed by Brazil. Brazil is the second favorite to win this tournament. But then again, it's important to mention there are very other smaller teams, smaller so to say, but very little, like Iceland, which is now the smallest team to qualify for
you
the
had
World
to
Cup.
mention Iceland.
And Panama actually might
And
make
Panama.
it for the World
The
Cup.
story for Iceland is very good because they are the smallest nation. They're about 338,000. Not even the size of Nairobi, not even a third of Nairobi. The smallest nation to qualify, and their coach is a part-time dentist, is not a full-time coach. So a very big story coming from
away
Iceland.
from the World Cup now, because we'll be having a full conversation on the World Cup as we progress to the 2018 World Cup in Russia. We're going to talk about the big matches that are happening tonight, because we got Liverpool welcoming Manchester United in an early kickoff at 2:30 Kenyan time, 2:30 p.m. Kenyan time. Then we've got also Barcelona for the very first time after the Catalonia referendum, traveling all the way to the capital Madrid to play Atletico Madrid. But also we've got the Milan derby, Inter Milan versus AC Milan this weekend. So who is better suited against the other? Let's start with Liverpool versus Manchester United. Nduguman, hapo unaona nani mcheshi, nani mshindi leo?
Sahi Manu wako sawa. Sababu wako wa kwanza kwa league, pia ukiangalia wana teamwork. Yani wanataka kushinda.